Hi, I'm here with Richard Belcher from MTL in New Zealand. A consultancy or service company for the geothermal sector and beyond, I guess.
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe tell a little bit about your company, what you're doing in New Zealand, and then maybe we talk a little bit about Indonesia.
Yeah. So, we're predominantly an above ground steam field design company. And we work with like owners, act as the owner's engineer, and providing some technical advice and helping people plan their facilities and yeah, deliver their projects in New Zealand and around the world.
So for people, kind of the steam field design, I guess. When in the project development of projects, do you step in and help design the steam field based on, let's say, I assume that the well pads or well positions, of course, set by reservoir engineers.
Yep.
And this.
Yep.
But where and when do you come in with to the design of the well fields and how it's set up?
Quite early on. The approach we have is the earlier that we can provide our expertise, the earlier we have a chance of really molding the project to what the owner wants and selecting the right technology. Because every steam field has challenges, the topography is different, the technology is different. So we try to get in there early on and stay with the owner all the way through to COD.
And the understanding from materials, etc. I mean, so the insulation of the pipes, the way they're set up, the way they're bent, and this is basically your understanding of, let's say, thermodynamics and so on, how this works. So how can one imagine that?
Yeah, it's there's quite a lot in play. It's different to some sectors. There's quite a specialty in laying out a gathering system or a steam field to be the most efficient. So we model the hydraulics. We try to minimize the amount of works that are required. Reduce environmental impacts, reduce other impacts with not impacting on sort of like landowners or communities. So there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just purely a technical thing. But that's all part of the skills that we have, and we've been doing this since 1996. It's our first steam field. So we've built all that expertise over time, and we bring that to every project we do.
What's the most recent project that you've done in New Zealand?
Yeah, well, we're standing in front of it. Te Hoki Unit 3 for Contact Energy. So MTL designed the steam field. It's a 51 megawatt binary. So that's been in operation for about a year now. But it's an interesting one because the sort of the newer steam fields now are all in New Zealand anyway, like 100% NCG capture, so no emissions, and we've been adding that kind of further to our cap now in terms of design as well. Yeah.
And in the context of what you've done in New Zealand, I mean, you're now here in Indonesia. Kind of why do you look at Indonesia? Is it a potential growth market for you, or kind of maybe explain why you're here?
Yeah, well, it's a massive growth market. Roughly 40% of the world's resource here. But at the same time, at like proximity to where our headquarters are, it's easy for us to work here, and we get along with the people. There's great partnerships for us here, but it's also quite challenging. The topography is very different. There's many other issues in, I guess, getting geothermal projects across the line here. But at the same time, it's super exciting, and we like to bring everything that we've learned from New Zealand up to the projects we do here, and it's a great connection, between New Zealand and Indonesia. Yeah.
And could you look beyond those markets as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We've done work up in Alkaria and Kenya, and there are opportunities up in sort of East Africa and that now, which we're working towards. But the size of the market, the proximity of Southeast Asia, it's attractive to us, and we do have projects we've delivered up there before, so just moving on from that. Yeah.
Super exciting. Then all the best here in Indonesia and, well, of course, New Zealand as well.
Yeah. No, thank you, Alex.